Hey everyone, I am Amanda from Mandy Lynn Plans. Welcome back for another weekly plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin Avec. I will be planning out the week of November 16th to the 22nd with the fall flannel kit that we have in our Etsy shop, as well as some add-ons. You can get the habit and the water tracker add-ons. I actually made this for myself. You may have seen that I released January kits that have this icon add-on available. I wanted to go ahead and use it. I used a handful of the add-ons last week as I could not wait to use them, and I really loved using all of the add-ons. So I wanted to go ahead and make myself just the icons because I really liked having those. I used those for just about everything and it was so fun, and I even made it to go with my monthly kit as well. So just some little icons here and there. So that's been really fun to play with, but I wanted to go ahead and film this week for you. I haven't had a chance to film the past couple of weeks. Actually, last week I didn't want to film. I just wanted to experiment with those add-ons by myself and not have the stress of knowing that you're watching me. Sometimes my brain doesn't work as well if I'm trying to do something new on camera, so I'm just able to focus a little more and take my time and not feel rushed. But this week I'm basically gonna do a very similar layout to what I did last week, so it's gonna be less thinking. So I wanted to go ahead and film because I have missed you, just chatting, responding to your comments and questions. So I am excited to be back. I am going to put this up at the top, just leaving 3 squares there for my weather tracking. The reason I'm using the thick up at the top is because I want to save the thin washi down at the bottom. I have been using this spot for tracking lots of things, so I want to make sure that there's plenty of room here to do that, and I will show you that in more detail here shortly. So I've been doing a spot for 3 main tasks, and then I have my habit trackers and water trackers down at the bottom. So that is what I'm going to do again. I did the sleep tracker this past week, but I'm not going to be doing that in this next one. And I love using these tweezers from Amazon to place my dots down. It just helps me be able to see where I'm placing them a little bit easier. So I feel like it's been forever since I just got to chat with you and kind of give you life updates. Hope, I don't even remember the last time I talked. Hope turned 3, so we had a fun birthday for her just with family. She's into Minnie Mouse right now, and so that was kind of the theme. I didn't go all out and do like a super fancy cake. To be honest, any cake is exciting to her, so I'm sure that eventually I'll have to actually do something more exciting. But for now, just a chocolate cake with frosting and sprinkles was enough to please her. And Chloe is walking, so that's very exciting. She was hesitant to start taking her steps at first, but then just as I expected, as soon as she gained confidence, she just kind of decided she didn't really want to crawl too much anymore. So she mainly walks now with crawling just on occasion. She's not like running yet. I think that will probably not be too far away. She seems to have the type of personality though that she wants to make sure that she can actually do something before she tries the first time. So for like going down the stairs or going up the stairs, kind of hesitant, like kind of later than Hope, for example, but has been much more cautious, and she hasn't fallen down the stairs at all, and she goes up and down them all the time. So that's been fun to watch, just the differences in how they kind of approach life. Even now we're seeing some of that, so that's always fun. She still only has the 2 teeth on the bottom. So she is a year and 4 months and still just doesn't, I felt just the other day and I don't even feel anything coming through. So that girl is so funny, just with her little 2 teeth grin still. So that's fun. And I also wanted to show you what I made for these habit trackers. These last week I just wrote in everything, but I actually made myself a custom, and I want to track the same 6 things that I was tracking this past week Some of these things like laundry is already in the shop, but I wanted to just have it all on one sheet so that I could easily pull them all and I don't have to have like a whole bunch of sheets. I will say though that if you want to have a custom order made, I do have it up as a listing. However, those are only 1 word or phrase per sheet, up to 16 characters. So if you wanted to get like 6 different things for your habit trackers, they would have to be 6 different sheets, just so that I can keep a little bit of my sanity that way. Oh, and I did also want to mention that if you want icons for either this kit or the rest of the November or the December kits, I did go ahead and do them for myself. So you can message me on Etsy and I will get a custom listing made for you. I didn't go through and change all of the add-ons or anything for the November and December kits, and I didn't really want to. I personally just really wanted the add-ons. So if you also love using the add-ons, I can get those for you pretty easily since I already made them for myself. Normally I don't do that type of custom. The only custom that I'm offering right now is just scripts. But since I did them for myself, I can go ahead and do them for you as well. And then I want to do checklists along the sidebar, I think with a yellow little header for this week. And I think I do want to use this full box also. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down at the very bottom. And then I think this last full checklist I will put for next week. I think I'll do yellow as well, just so they match actually. And then the other thing I wanted to mention before we get into the plans, I have been using the daily page headers for a couple of days now, and I've really been liking that. So I wanted to go ahead and do that for this week also. I went ahead and already planned those out, and I have been doing Saturday and Sunday on their own, and so I'm left with this weekend strip, and I thought it would be fun to use in the weekly view here. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I'm trying to decide if I want it at the top or at the bottom. Maybe I will just stick it up here at the top. It's pretty large, so like that's where church is gonna go. Maybe I'll just kind of layer on this orange one. And then you may also notice that I am in just a clear cover, and I don't even know if I've actually shown you this or not. I'm so bad with remembering. It's been so long. This is a Lauren Phelps Designs like jelly cover, and then I just have one of those stickers. I shopped her, I think it was Planner Boss Collaborative, I think is the name of that sale. Anyway, I was wanting to try one of her covers for a while, and I had this one inside of my zippy cover, but I was finding that for whatever reason, I don't think that zippy covers and I go well together. Like if it's just staying at home. If I am staying at home and I just want this open on my desk, it's not as bulky on my desk and doesn't take as much space up. So I find that I leave it open more and I actually use my planner more. If I am taking it out on the go, since this doesn't have a very good closure or a pen loop, and it's bulking up quite a bit, I will put it in my zippy cover to take out. But lately we've been staying home so much that I haven't had to do that. And I have really been loving the Ollie clip. So I've been doing one here, this goes on the week and then the month, and this one goes on the week and the day. And that really helps me be able to just flip back and forth really easily. So then let's go ahead and get into the plans for the week. I do have my teaching Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as always. Also teach Wednesday morning and then Friday. So then I'll use this sticker for church, and okay, maybe I will just, since I already covered up part of the church there, I will just use one of the large labels here, and it's not quite big enough, but that will work. And then, oh yeah, and I have stickers to go with it. So I was really careful and cautious and aware of what colors I made what on the icons. I tried to be, I mean, obviously there's no way that I could make it perfect for everybody for every single week as far as color goes. I like to do my colors in the order that it goes on the water trackers, and obviously you can do whatever you want, but I did it to where if you do it that way also, like the meals for example, there is enough for one a day. Supper is our main meal, so that's what I use it for, but you could also use it for lunch. Like, we have a lot of farmers around us, and so their big meal is always lunch. And then, let's see, Monday is cleaning day, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. So whenever I put like 3 of them, I tried to make sure that they were all each color. Or like for here, for the cars, there are 4 of them, and so I doubled up on the color that there are, in my case, more of. So there are 3 reds in any given week. And I know that not a lot of people do the 1 color per day, but in case you do and you plan similar to me, it's like my Tuesday is orange, and so I did my trash on my orange. Sorry, if your trash if it doesn't go with that, I'm sorry, but like I said, I got to do it for the way that fits me since I was designing it. And it's probably overkill doing scripts and icons, but I'm having fun with it. I'll put that there. And then my husband has a board meeting. Normally the board meetings are on Thursday night, but this week it's actually on Tuesday night. So those start at 7 and go super late. I will just use a little car for that. And these cars are super cute. You know, they're accelerating, and so the front wheels are like picking up off the top. So meeting, and then I'm also going to grab the appointment sticker because we have appointments on Monday night. Those got switched. Normally those aren't, and I'm gonna need to move this up. We need to eat an early, actually, no, we're gonna eat a late supper because of when appointments are. Okay, so later supper, appointment, and meeting. And then I think I'll do another car for the appointment. Last week I think I used all the cars on something else, so I actually used the exclamation point for the appointment. So a lot of these are flexible, which I really like. And I have been doing laundry every single day. Now, I've tried to do this before in the past, and it did not work. I think because I didn't actually have a plan. Imagine that. So I was just like, oh yeah, I'll do a load a day, and then it didn't happen because I didn't set a plan for myself. But I went through and said, okay, I'm gonna do colors on these days, and I'm gonna do the girls' laundry and the towels and the whites and the sheets and, you know, the whatever else assigned to a specific day. And I actually haven't even put that in my planner because that's not where I would look for it. I put it on the fridge, and I look at the fridge all the time, and so it's a little bit more in my face that way, so I am much more likely to actually see it. Then on Thursday, we have our feast at school, and that's not normally a day that I am at school teaching, but I am going to be driving in for that because that is a very special day. We have a couple of parents that put that on for us. So I'm just going to put event for that, and then I'll write in Thanksgiving Day feast. Oh, and actually this is recycle week, not trash week. Trash gets picked up every week, and then recycle gets picked up every other week. So whenever I have it as recycle, we know that trash gets picked up also. And it's handy because that is always the same week as payday. So I'm gonna put little $sign for payday. And then I think the only other thing that I want to mark is that Tuesday is a $2 Tuesday, and it will be for Wonderland 222 functional stickers. So the 1 hour and 1.5 hour, 2 hour and 4 hour. So all 4 options in both the A5 and the B6 in all 11 colorways. Yes, it was a ton of stickers to design, but I'm very excited to have them done for you. So those will all be available on Tuesday only for $2, and then after that they will go up to the normal $3.50 for that size. It's not the largest size like this one. It's the size of these scripts and calendars. Oh, and actually my nephew's birthday is on Thursday, so I want to mark that. So I will use a red, and this just happened to work out. I made the balloon the red color because, like I said, whenever I didn't know what color to make it, I made it the color that had the most for me for how I planned, so that it had a greater chance of actually being the same color. And if it wouldn't have been the same color, that definitely would have been okay, but it's nice that it is. Oh, and that means that on Tuesday, let me grab, I am going to need to remember to send his birthday card so he gets it in time So I'm gonna use an exclamation point. Actually, no. I could have used an exclamation point with a don't forget, but I'm actually going to use an envelope. That makes more sense. And then a don't forget. There we go. And then I also need to go in to do my days of the week. Let's see what else. Saturday will probably be errands. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in about the time I think that we'll probably be doing those with another car sticker. Meal prep on Sunday. I'm gonna use a large one for that. Sunday afternoons with a little slow cooker, instant pot, crock pot, whatever you want that to be. And I think that is all that I have for you. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.